It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning. It's the morning show here on XL7. I'm Bob Zadora, doing a little fill-in work with Scooter. Whoop, whoop. Callis. How are you, sir?
I am wonderful.
How's the weather treating you?
Today, a lot better. I don't have a rainstorm above me.
True.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit yesterday. We had our AC started leaking, and it was like a waterfall coming down.
I bet.
Flooded the whole area down here, and yeah. So this morning, today is going a lot better.
It's a lot better.
Yes, it's going to be a good day today.
More like a day at the beach.
There.
Without the sand.
I don't know that I'd put it that good, but okay.
Oh, okay. Well, but I'm here,
Okay.
so that makes it.
I know, it's making it a whole lot better.
Changes everything. It does change everything. I was going to ask how the grandchild is.
Wonderful, wonderful. She's almost walking. She's got this little, it's like a walker thing for kids. And she can get up on it and walk around everywhere. So it's just a matter of that much before she's going to be walking around. But it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, good.
She's gotten into the FaceTime on the phone. So when you call her, and as soon as she sees
she's how old?
Yeah,
she's getting into FaceTime on the phone.
Well, no, she does. But if she hears it, she knows what it is.
Uh-huh.
And she'll look over, and if it's me or Amanda, she just comes crawling as fast as she can. And she's so excited. She thinks we live in the phone, I think.
Probably. Sure. Well, what else would she think?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Except when you're there with her.
Yes.
Other than that, that's your house.
But I'm loving having them this close. Yeah. They're back over in Springdale now, so that's a lot closer. I like that.
Oh, sure.
Little easier to go back and forth.
Oh, yeah. Cuts down the travel time for sure.
And they got a beautiful house. They've got a big house, and they got a guest room that we can stay in when we're there.
Perfect.
So it works out. I'm happy.
Cool. Yeah.
How are things going with you?
Just fine. Business is still business. Things are slowed down a little bit. Well, it's slowed down a little bit. The rain stopped some people from coming. It's kind of hard to get into the campgrounds and stuff. The lakes are still high, so people don't have as many. They've changed some vacation plans and stuff. We've got over 500 houses on the market, so it's changed. What had been a very strong seller's market is turning rapidly into a very strong buyer's market because they have a lot of options that they can pick from. They have a lot more to choose from. So it'll work itself out. It's like a pendulum. It comes, it goes. We've been with it
what
long
I call
enough.
it like a roller coaster. It goes up, it goes down, everything.
Yeah.
It
And we've been
changes.
doing this for a long time. We're over 20 years. So, we've been through good stuff. We've been through bad stuff. We don't get too rattled about it, and we just keep moving forward.
And with the changes and not just the changes in the rules and stuff, and I'm sure they change year to year. And I know this last time they made a lot.
When the G gets involved, that changes things dramatically.
It went crazy, but it also has to change based on the amount of business that's going through right now. Like right now, you said things slow down, this and that. So you guys got to be more creative on getting that house out, getting the pictures out. You want to look better than that other house that may be for sale.
Sure,
down the road.
Definitely. You need something to make, because most people shop online now. So it's like speed dating, swiping left and right. And, not a Bob thing, thank God. But they'll go through. So you need that good opening shot. You need something to keep their attention. You need that video.
Yeah.
A fly through, whatever it may be, to keep them on that page to want to look and see what the next picture looks like.
We'll just say this because I saw, and I think it's your son that did this, but a drone shot so that it's above the house and it comes in and flies in through the door and around the room. I'm like, that's pretty cool. You get to actually feel like you're walking through it.
Right.
And seeing it at a different perspective than just seeing pictures.
Right.
Pictures are hard to sometimes it's hard to follow through. All right, is that this room? Is that? But when you do it like that, it's like you're walking through the house and you get a better layout of what it is.
They
I
call
thought
them
that was
virtual tours, but it's a real tour because he does it all in one shot when he
Yeah.
does those. He does them all in one shot, upstairs, downstairs, and then back out the back door and back up.
I like that.
Yeah, yeah. And
mean, I've seen
and
the
he
one
came up
where
with
you're-
that. I've never. He was playing. He plays with a drone all the time, and he had come up with that. And
That's brilliant.
we'd seen a couple others that had tried to do it and not quite as successfully. But he's a sharp kid. Sharp kid.
Turned out pretty
Fortunately,
cool.
he takes after his mother. He takes after
There
his
you go.
mother. So, shall we start? We're going to have a very full house here.
Yes, we're going to have a lot of people and a great show today.
Yes, we
this
are.
is really,
So
really cool.
Go get your coffee. We're going to say the prayer, and it's going to be one worth sticking around for. Today's prayer, as it is always, the morning prayer is brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. They're there for all of your needs. They can help you. They're mostly beforehand to help you get through the trauma of what you're going through, helping with the loved one, helping you to deal with what it is you got to deal with. That's really the bigger part of it, to be able to just get over that. And
they're there
what
for
to do.
not just for you though; they're there for your whole family.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, well,
truly,
yeah.
it's amazing
Yeah.
how much they understand what the family's going through too.
Sure, and that was what it was not that it's not just for the one who's getting ready to pass.
Yeah.
It's for the ones that are left behind, as as they say. So, today's prayer is brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. Join me, Holy Father. We pray for your blessings, your goodness, your mercy. We pray for you to help our leaders, help them to be leaders, help us come to some sort of peace in the Mideast. We need to do that. That could go south very quickly. Watch over your policemen, your firemen, all the EMTs, and all the people that service us every day that are there to help us in all that we need to help our lives be better. Bless us, Father. Thank you for our bounty. Thank you for bringing us here to Mountain Home, and everybody that's here in Mountain Home. We are truly in God's country. We ask these things in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Prayer today is brought to you, as it always is, by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. Call them for your needs. Call them ahead of time, and say, look, we're starting to get ready. We're starting to have some problems, and they will be able to help you out.
They got a great respite care program, so even if you're taking care of a loved one and you need a break for a day,
And you need a break, right?
You got something that you want to go do or whatever, give them a call. They can help it out.
That's the thing. You got to take care of you before you can take care of anybody else.
Yep.
No matter what the circumstances are, if it's somebody who's in the hospital or whatever, you got to take care of you first.
I agree 100%.
Yes, sir. All right, we're going to take a quick break, take a commercial break, and we'll come back with the weather and lake conditions and pollen conditions, and we'll be right back here with you on the morning show on XL7.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Go. We're good. We're here. I mean, it's not a big secret.
I love it.
We're not sneaking
We
up on
are
anybody's
live.
scooter. We are live. It is live TV here on XL7. Welcome back to the morning show. The weather and the lake conditions radar is brought to you by the Z Team. I know them.
I would hope so.
That was really when Linda came up with that and got that started, and just kind of at the time there were the Jensens, Vicky and I'm gonna blank. Jim and Vicky Jensen. they were a married couple, but they weren't really. They were a team, but they weren't a team like
Gotcha.
like we came up. So Linda came up with the Z team, and
Awesome.
It's worked very, very well. Then all of a sudden there were teams everywhere. Then everybody was teamed up. It was like, okay.
Hey, wait, this works.
Yeah, it works for them, so it should work for me. But we been doing this for a while now, like I say, and we've been blessed with meeting great people, and we're going out with for dinner today, lunch today with some people that we're closing on, and we were out with some people the other day for dinner. We find that to be a great way to wrap things up or to get things started, and it's worked out very well.
I love the fact of how much you guys are involved in the community and different events and everything that's going on. So you become part of the community, not just here for a business and a paycheck.
Yeah.
But you become part of the community. I love that.
Yeah. I'll be out there. We got the red, white, and blue. Today's red, white, and blue day on the show, and I'll be out there Saturday morning for the race. I want to get in there. It's a little cooler then. I want to get in there, do my part, and be able to say, okay, fine. I helped out.
You're saying you're not racing?
No. I know I'm not racing. That ship has sailed. I was never really a runner. There were things where you had to do in the military and in the police and stuff, and guys would say, like, you got a great, long legs. You should be able to run from forever.
If you're chasing somebody.
And I could do that in a spurt.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good. I would catch the little rascals think they would get away from the old guy, but the old guy would catch them. Not in a dash, not in a marathon. That didn't work too well at all. So today's weather is brought to you by me and Linda
Yeah, I like
and
that.
the other
Me.
members and the other members of the Z team. And we talked about this a little bit on Friday. This is a business for us. I come in. I'm here for this. I'm here every Friday, but I pay to be here on Friday. The team, I pick up the check to write to Gil to give us that time to be able to come out to talk to you about real estate. And it's it'll be funny. It's funny to talk to somebody and they'll be chatting about. I listen to you all the time, on the radio, or I see you on the thing, and I always see your commercials. Oh, that Power of One is a great commercial. And when we bought our house over it's like, wait a minute. I don't really know that I know you that well. And so, give us a call. That's why when Bob's here or whoever's here, and we say, give us a call for your real estate needs. That's what we mean. Weather. In Mountain Home, it is 72. Harrison is 71. Batesville 73. Yellville 72. Marshall 73. Salem is 75, as is Mountain View. Calico Rock is 70. West Plains is 74. Springfield, Missouri 79. Ooh, they're going to have a bad day. They're going to have a rough day. Poplar Bluff at 75. And in St. Louis, Missouri, it's 82 degrees already. Wow. Dam generations. Do it now?
You can do it now or when the dam's either way.
We'll come back to the other. So we should go to radar then instead, right?
You bet.
Okay. I don't do this every day, so stick with me.
He's learning, folks.
Yeah,
He's
right. You're
doing a great job.
Couple days
You're
in a
doing
row,
a great
I'm okay.
job.
So there's some storms up in Kansas and up in Iowa. Come back a little more. There we go. Parts of Texas, if anything, if we're going to be affected by any of it, it'll probably be this out here in New Mexico, but that's probably a day or two away, I'm going to guess, from the distance. It's not that easy.
And anything can change between now and then.
Oh, yes, it can. We have nothing by us. It's nice, it's clear, it's humid. So, you never know, but that's that. National weather. No watches, no warnings. There's heat advisories throughout the whole east side of the state, the south of the state, and it's going to be hot. So drink fluids. Be careful out there. Guys that are working, you're seeing guys out there working starting at 6 o'clock in the morning and wrapping up at noon to be able to get their stuff done. 7-day forecast. Today, high is going to be 91, mostly sunny. Tonight will be 72. Wednesday is 90. Wednesday night will be 73. Thursday, sunny, 92. Thursday night, 72. Friday, 93. And Saturday, it's going to be 94. Sunny with a chance of thunderstorms. They couldn't tell you. I ain't going to lie.
When it gets that hot and humid, they can pop up anywhere.
They can just come. Or exactly. You'll just see the clouds, like up on the bluff, you'll just see the clouds are there. And it's like, whoa, somebody's getting hit. And it'll be a small area. That's, there's literally scattered showers. That's right. Pollen. No tree pollen today, tomorrow, or Thursday. Grass pollen is very high. It's all Bob's fault for cutting the grass. Grass pollen is very high today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Well, it is. Ragweed. There's no ragweed for the next couple of days. We're going to get through that. So the allergy forecast, it's okay. Water levels. Both Shoals has 8. Yeah, the water was moving. They have 8 generators running right now. The water level is currently at 576.80, which is 24 feet above full pool. So be careful out there on the lakes with your boating and things like that. Bull Shoals is running. I'm sorry.
Norfolk's running
the other
2,
one.
yeah.
Norfolk is running 2. Bull Shoals is running 8. That's what I'm saying.
Need to switch that on the sheet, I think.
It didn't look right when I when I looked out. I mean, the water was moving a lot faster than 2. In the Bull Shoals, the water level is at 692.11, which is 33.11 feet above pool. That's a lot of water in Bull Shoals as well. So be very, very careful out there. That's the weather and the water dams reports. And we'll be back with more in a minute because I am way long.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When you're
Yes. Good morning. We're back here on the morning show. I'm Bob Zadora, as you know. We have scooters with me. I ran long, so I'm going to go right to
Community
events. And they're presented to us by Ozark Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. They're out there on 62. You can't miss them. No. You can't miss them. It looks like you're going.
They got full inventory. You're not going to.
I don't care if you're colorblind. Yeah. You're going to know you're there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And they've got parts and pieces, and if you need something, they're there to help you out. Get all that stuff done. Get all of your hay. Trying to get the hay up right now. They've got all that you need for that. They've got tractors and balers and
all the attachments you can think of. Yeah. They keep in stock.
They make big squares, little squares, all that stuff that you need to take care of what's best for you and your farm. They've got all that stuff. So
now they got a full line of construction equipment.
Yeah.
On top of it. So
you want to take on a little bigger project, they're the place you want to go to get that done.
You bet.
So great dealership, great people to deal with. They've been there for a very, very long time, and that's a good thing. Sarah's here, and she's got a special announcement.
Impact Faith is hosting an annual community summer bash July 12th from 11 to 3. So bring the whole family out for an unforgettable day of sun, fun, and faith at our community summer bash, where the grills are hot, the games are cool, and the God's love is overflowing. Yes, it'll be hot, so we've got you covered. There will be splash zones, worship music, and community love. Let's beat the heat and bless the streets. Join us as we spread the love of Jesus and bring joy to our neighbors. It's a free entry, and everyone is welcome. It's located at 940 East 9th Street, Mount Home.
That's a big thing. You always got to remember to give where it's at, because people don't always know.
I learned that
so,
the hard way.
Also coming up this weekend. Yeah, this weekend. I'm sorry, I got my days goofed up. Paul Bunyan Breakfast, presented by the Knights of Columbus over at St. Peter the Fisherman's Church, 249 Dyer Street. They have eggs, they have pancakes, they have biscuits and gravy, they have sausage links, they have coffee, juice presented on a plate, a real plate. And will service you right at the table, which is a good thing. And they keep coming by with more. But that's Saturday, June 28th, from 7:30 to 10:30 at St. Peter the Fisherman's Catholic Church. Red, white, and blue is this coming weekend. And so we're going to give up the rest of the time. We're going to get this wrapped up. And we're going to start to we have a bunch of guests that have a bunch of knowledge and information. They're going to have a lot more to say than me. And say it much better.
It's always a big ordeal, though. Red, white, and blue is such a big festival for our area.
We used to we used to participate in it when we first got here and stuff. We took the Cougar. We used to put that in the car shows and stuff. We had Linda's mom up after Eddie had passed, and she came up and we won Best of Show that
That's
year.
Awesome.
It was like very, very cool, very cool. So we'll be right back after this commercial break from Ozark Farm and Lawn.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
It's a liquid.
Good morning. Welcome back to the morning show. We're here. It's Red, White, and Blue Week. All week here in Mountain Home. This is really a big event. And we had to break this up because we have great guests and I want to give them all time. So we get started here. We have Beth Carter from Carter's Jewel Chest, who has a lovely piece over there. Chris Rivera from Ultimate Ford, and he runs the car show.
Yes, sir.
And no small task. And Paul, I'm going to blow it, Paul.
Give it a whirl. Come on, Bob. What you got?
Gigliotti.
Gigliotti. Yeah.
There's a lot of vowels and stuff in there, and they all kind of...
It helps if you do this. Gigliotti.
Gigliotti. See, I got to use my hands. Yeah. That's what. And he runs the race that starts on Saturday morning. Race starts at 7, but the check-in starts at 6:30.
6 o'clock.
Oh, 6 o'clock.
Bright and early.
Oh, man, I'm getting up earlier.
You need to be really early. So 7 a.m. start because it's hot.
Yes, it is.
It's already hot. And we're blowing the doors off our numbers this year. So we're already well ahead of where we have been in the past as far as registrations. We're up to 140 almost already.
Well.
And it's been our cap for the last couple of years. So 6 o'clock, I'll probably actually start pick up earlier, more like 5:45, so we can get everybody kind of cycled through. But we'll be done at a decent time.
Well, that's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
and it's a great venue.
It's a perfect venue.
I mean, you walk through ASU there. They got that great path to go, and it's all well marked. You got all the statuary that's there, all of the stuff that goes. It's a college campus.
Yeah, there's fun art to look at, and everything starts at the center of campus at the fountain.
Yep.
And we'll have the tents. You won't miss us. And then we'll just kind of walk a very short walk in front of the shed to the starting line, and it's essentially 2 laps around the campus. And you come back by the fountain under the trees. It's nice and shady.
It's shady, yes, it is.
So we'll have some snacks for everybody after the race.
Yeah.
It'd be a good one. And not just a lot of numbers, but there's folks coming from all over. So this year we're representing 7 states.
Wow.
Not just Missouri and Arkansas, but Tennessee, Texas, someone from Maryland, Kentucky. I think it was Montana was on the list. And it's great because people are coming to visit friends and family, I think, and coming to the festival, and now they're here.
Yeah, because it's not like it's a qualifier for the Boston Marathon or anything like that. Well, some of the others are. Yeah. Some of the races that you run, they qualify. This is a 5K. It's a fun run, and you can come out, get your exercise, fun time. Like I say, great event. Chris, tell us a little bit about the car show. I know you got it broken into a couple classes, and how is that set up? How far ahead do people need to be registered and stuff?
The registration we're all going to do just the day of. We're not going to do any pre-registration. We did try that the first year, and it didn't go off as well as we expected it to go off. Around here it's kind of tough because a lot of the people just don't do social media, so it's a lot easier just to do it day of and just call it good at that point. The classes are there to kind of help break down to get vehicles that may or may not belong together kind of separated out a little bit more, so you have a little bit more of a chance to compete for some of the awards that we have.
Cool. And how many? So you got 3 classes, and
we have several classes.
for cars, and then for trucks also. So they're separated back out.
We're doing them by year, correct?
Yeah,
Breaking
okay,
them down
that's
by
great.
year, just to try to get some of those a little bit further apart from each other.
Yeah, because there's some great old trucks. You
there
guys
is,
did a
yes, sir.
great job for the veterans.
Thank you.
3 weeks ago, over at Ultimate. I mean, that was a great event, and we thank you for that. Oh, quiet. And we thank you for that. It was really a good event. So there's prizes for this, and they've had car shows there since it used to be on the square.
It did.
When
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Well, and that's what we're trying to kind of get this back to, because it used to be the premier car show, if you want to call that, for the Twin Lakes area.
Yeah.
And it kind of got lost somewhere along the way, so we're trying to bring that back. And then with Ultimate being involved, it kind of brings the car community back into it too.
Sure. And where are the cars going to be?
You'll come off the entrance off of 62, and then that first parking lot where the nurses
building.
there,
Yeah.
will be in the far end of that parking lot.
Okay. How many cars are you thinking?
Last year we had 57. We're hoping that we can beat it this year.
You'll blow through that.
We're really hoping so. What we did with our Veterans Car Show at Ultimate is we actually put flyers in to help kind of promote for Red, White, and Blue.
Sure.
So we're hoping that brings some of the out-of-town folks that we had up to this show here.
Yeah. And they'll come.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
as long as there's any chance of decent weather, they're kind of funny. When I had a car that we used to go to the shows and do that and be involved in that, and to see how. Oh, there's a cloud. I don't know if we're going to go or not. It's one
We've
of those
got a
kind of
couple
things.
within our family that's the same way. They don't come out in the poor weather.
Yep. It's, but it's a great event. I mean, you can go out. The girls that are involved in all of that, that are participants. I mean, they're so friendly and able. You can talk to them. You can ask them about their cars. They love to talk about their cars.
Yep.
And just kind of get the word out on that.
They definitely do.
They do. They do indeed. And Beth Carter.
Yes, sir.
Carter Jewels Chest.
Yes, sir.
Who's been doing this for...
Well, this is Red, White, and Blue's 25th anniversary,
Okay.
and we've been involved about 22 years, we think.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I bet, yeah, because you were involved when we got here, and that is about 22 years old.
It's a
it
great
was
community
different-
event. We're proud to be a part of it.
Yes, ma'am. And the community is thankful for it because you raise a lot of money. It goes for a good cause. And people, there's new people that come every year. And there's new people that have moved here every year. I mean, we look at the numbers since the census even in 2000. There's probably another 6,000-7,000 people here, and then you add Red, White, and Blue to that, and the number of people that come for that. People build family reunions and things like that around. It's kind of
Absolutely. There's some great stories.
Yeah, you get turkey trot. It's like turkey trot for Baxter County.
For sure.
People get together for that. And can we get a shot of the piece here?
The piece this year is a beautiful Hearts on Fire diamond pendant again. It's 18-karat white gold set with over 1 carat of diamonds. It's the value on it is $5,600.
Whoa.
But for only $1, you can win this pendant and support Red, White, and Blue. Remember, every dollar goes to support this festival. Our goal is to raise about $10,000, and our partners, our friends, the banking community in town is helping in a huge way. They're all selling tickets. We run a little fun challenge between the banks, so be sure and buy your tickets from your favorite banker.
There you go.
We'll collect those all on Friday, and then we'll also be at the gates on Saturday night at the 3 main gates onto the campus, selling tickets as people drive in. So remember, the festival is a free festival, and it's an amazing community event, and this is just one small way to help support the event, and with just a single dollar, you can help that. It all goes to help pay for those fireworks, and they are not inexpensive.
No, they're not. And we are having the largest fireworks display in the state.
Potentially, yes. At least North Arkansas, they told us possibly the state.
There you go.
Yes. So,
and that's because of this.
That's right. So I like to say 6 for $5, or better yet, 12 for $10, 24 for $20.
Perfect.
So pull out that $20 bill and bring your family onto the campus for an amazing evening of whatever you choose it to be.
Oh, it is. It's such a good event. I mean, there's going to be music, there's vendors, there's food, there's anything, you know, this is small town America.
Exactly.
And this is really shows off.
My
small
favorite
town
time of
America.
the event is right before dark when you look out across that campus and it's full of people and there's kids running everywhere and families of all sorts. But that's when you really feel the sense of community.
Yeah.
And I really, really appreciate that. So be sure and help us out by buying a few tickets for the chance to win. And every year we have a lucky person.
Well, that's right.
So somebody's going to win it.
And-
I will say real quickly, don't throw your tickets away until you know we have a winner.
I'm just going to say that because there's a number of times
That's right. We draw by number. So if the first number is not presented within 5 days, we go to a second number and so forth. So you haven't lost until a winner is announced.
Right. Yeah, so hold on to your stuff.
If you're not there to hear the number, what's the means
There
to find
are,
out?
You can check on redwhiteandbluefestival.com, cartersjewelchest.com, ktlo.com. There's a number of different ways to find that winning number.
They should probably tell you on the morning show too.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
Exactly. Yes. We send it out to everybody we can think of to send it. So
cool.
So in fact, because if you could give me the number, I do a show with Kim on Monday morning.
Okay.
At 7:50, and
Okay.
if I got that number, I'll read it off.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll
All
get
right.
it here.
I'll be sure.
So I'll get it from Scooter because Bob will read it
Okay,
off too.
yeah.
Because we do want to, we want the winner to win, and if
Absolutely.
not, because people lose
Yes.
stuff,
Yeah.
and-
Well, we've gone as far before as the fourth number, so it gets
Oh, really? Yeah.
little nervous when it gets that far. But typically, no. One or two, number one or number two will get the piece.
Okay.
So.
No, that's good. We're
Yeah.
good. We thank you for participating in this. Like I say, for the
Absolutely.
22
It's been-
years, it's been a great
Yeah.
add to the community. It
Well,
really has been.
It's been our pleasure.
Yep.
Thank you.
Paul, you have a.
I've got our bling. What Miss Carter brought is very lovely. But if you run, our finishers medals for this year, they're patriotic themed, of course, red, white, and blue. It's a little different logo than we've done in the past.
Yeah.
Someone from the chamber to come up with last year, and then awards for your top 3 male, female winners, and then age division awards too. So starting with the youngsters, top 3, I think it was 0 to 9, 10 to 14. 15 to 19, and then by 10 years up. So lots of awards to give out.
Good.
For everybody, and show the support to them. They came to support us. So give everybody some recognition and let everybody go home with something more than a banana and a cup of Gatorade.
And it would layer beautifully with this diamond
It
pin.
really
Put
would.
on
I mean,
first
that would-
and then
that'd
ribbon on
overlay
over
that
it. It'd
so
be
well.
perfect.
The,
Yes.
the height or whatever.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah.
And Chris, you've got, I know there's trophies.
We did it a little bit differently this year just due to participation levels.
Uh-huh.
So what we're doing is we're doing a patriotic 10. So you'll have your top 10 essentially in no particular order, and then we're actually doing a best of show as well. So we'll get out 11 total this year.
Well, it's great.
Yes,
Great.
sir. We're actually currently working on them. We should have them all done here pretty quick too.
Yeah, because they were the ones for the veterans show. Those were really cool. The guys from Anvil.
Yeah, they did a great job on them. And then Industrial Powder Coating did an awesome job with the powder coating over the top of it.
Yeah. So again, small town America helping to support small businesses. This is a chamber event, and who helps to organize this and put things together. And that's where we should be as a community, using the local vendors to get stuff done.
Well, Anvil actually got involved with us again this year
Oh, good.
for the red, white, and blue. So
Good.
they got involved, and I think they turned out pretty cool with what we got.
Perfect. So we have races, there's food, there's music. It's red, white, and blue is just such a hallmark event for Mountain Home. I mean, the number of people that come in just for this event is, the restaurants are packed. The traffic is all over the place. Everybody's got to be kind of aware to just be aware that there's a lot of people in town that aren't used to being in town and are not used to being here. So is there anything you'd like to add real quick to?
No, just reiterate again.
Go to the banks.
Go to the banks.
Support your banks because they got a
Right.
contest going. So don't.
Buy from your favorite banker.
There you go.
Through Friday. That stops Friday. So.
There you go.
No, sir, I'm good. We're just looking to see
just
everybody
thank
out there.
Ultimate and for their help and their cooperation, sponsorship for this. Thank you. Thank you. Paul.
I want everybody to show up early And well hydrated.
Well hydrated.
Because it's going to be hot.
It is going to be a little warm. Yes, it is. All right, we're going to take a little break here, and we'll be back in a minute or two with more guests.
Closeout at Sleep Mart. All 2024 Flex Steel recliners now 50 to 70% off retail. Plus, Sleep Mart will pay the tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart for the liquidation closeout today at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should call the Z-Team.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, then head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors to choose from, like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located at 1525 North Main Street in Harrison, right across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental, or in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn, because you're on your way to paradise.
Sleep Mart's liquidation closeout is on. All 2024 mattresses are 50 to 70% off retail, and we're paying the sales tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home for the liquidation closeout today. Your senior health.
And we're back here on the morning show. Grab a piece of paper and a pencil, because you need to get the website for information. You can sign up for the race, you can get information on the rodeo and everything else. And it's Red, White, Blue Festival, FESTIVAL.com. And I'll hit that again before we come out, okay? Currently, I am joined by Shelli Jones.
Yes.
Sonia Rand?
Yes.
Sonia, right?
Yes.
See a real name. And Bert Davis, who has Daisy Jane.
Yep,
you
she's hiding back here.
You may see
Good
her head
morning.
pop up,
Yes,
up
sir.
and down. So I wanted you. She should get a credit too for being here.
Absolutely.
And obviously, they're here for the radio. Here for the
Radio,
radio.
yeah,
They're
we're here for the radio.
too. But they're going to be at the rodeo first on Friday and Saturday night. So you guys have been coming for a long time. as
Long
well.
time. Yes. This
Long
is our
time.
20th year with the festival.
Wow.
Now
Wow.
the rodeo itself has been with the festival.
I think the second year that it started, I'm not sure.
So maybe 23.
Okay.
Which, and then we came on in 2005.
So kind of coordinated that with the
So I guess-
fireworks and everything else, and
So
made it
technically, if we hadn't missed COVID,
right.
this would be year 21. But because of COVID, this is year 20 for us.
That's what happened. And you start actually on Friday night.
We do.
The rodeo starts at 7:30.
Yes.
Is a pre-show, and the rodeo starts at 8, but your
Yes.
gates
Yes.
are probably, what, 6:30, 7 o'clock?
Yeah. 6:30. We'll actually open the gates probably by 6. Yes.
And people who may not be familiar with what the rodeo entails, 'cause like I had mentioned before, there's people that come here that have moved here over the years, over those 20 years, who never came. You know,
Right.
or they'll go, oh yeah, I saw that it was going to be there and I forgot, and they didn't come.
We have rodeos in California, so all the people that had come here, for all the people that come here from California, we have rodeos out there. I just want to be FYI, okay?
No, that's true. But people come here and it's a different life for them. They start. They're doing things now that they never did before. Scooter, no. I'm sorry. Can we get this in some form or another? Oh, there you go. You got it.
Well, that's
a different one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Do you have
That's a
this?
different deal there.
Oh, yeah. Here's the camera. Switch to him at the top. There you go.
Well, I just want people to see it. That's all.
Yes.
Turn the thing down there. So what type of activities are involved?
Well, we're going to start at 7:30 with some mutton busting, which is sheep riding.
Sheep.
We will let about 10 kids sign up on site. $10.
I think
it's $10 for the kids to ride a sheep. They will have a prize, and there's an award for the best sheep rider of the night.
Okay.
So that's our pre-show.
I got a feeling some of these kids are going to be ringers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple, but don't tell nobody.
Yeah, they do this all the time. Yeah, I can see that.
Especially when the one shows up in Velcro straps,
They got their own helmet and it's all,
yes,
right.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So the actual rodeo ceremonies with the national anthem, and obviously, with rodeo, we're always going to say a prayer before we get started. Our drill team does a little quick intro to get the ceremonies kicked off with some fireworks by horseback.
Cool.
And once the events get started, you're going to see some great competition from most of the Arkansas Arkansas Cowboy Association and Arkansas Rodeo Association. That's the sanctioned contestants.
Okay.
They're top quality, great show. Anything from bronc riding to some breakaway roping, team roping, bull riding. There's quite a
steer
variety,
wrestling,
and
barrel racing.
Yeah, there's a lot to see at this rodeo. Not to mention that we have nationally world-known clown with us, Mr. Davis, and his dogs. Daisy Jane's just one that he's got here with us, but he has a crew.
You can talk about it.
We travel.
There we go. This is my call. I'm ready for my.
She hears her name. She goes, "It's time to go to work." Yeah, we travel with 13 and a quarter dogs, and the folks here in Mountain Home are going to see things they've never seen before, unless they see me perform somewhere else. I haven't been in this area in a bunch of years. And this is my 51st year as a professional rodeo clown, and my time is running down. So the last couple of years, we've been going to places that have wanted us to come, or people that I've worked for before, and they called me up and I said, sure, just to see everybody.
Oh,
because
great.
This might be the last time I get to see everybody. What was really weird is on this trip. When we left Arizona, and our very first stop was my 50-year class reunion, and all the people that I wanted to see, they were all dead. And I go, well, when did you retire from clowning? And I said, guys, I got to perform tomorrow afternoon in Riverdale. I can't stay all night here. But it's kind of like a farewell tour. Daisy Jane, she does an act that made me famous years ago with a dog named Kelsey. She's the 5th generation, and I have one more goal before I quit, is for her to perform at the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo in Vegas, as Kelsey did 3 times. And when she performs, and I have a little special treat after she performs. But this is her 2nd year of performing. She's a young dog, and she's going to be good.
Yes.
And then you know, Mountain Home, if we get it right, they're going to see something that nobody's ever done in the history of rodeo. You know, it's later on in the show.
That's a good tease.
After the barrel racing. And then the Motley Crew, it's an act that I've had 35 different dogs in it. The act was on America's Got Talent 2010. But all them dogs, hey, Daisy, what are you doing?
And, working the room.
Working it. And so, and now this crew that we have now, they've changed the show up, and it's you gotta pay attention while I'm out there when all 8 dogs out there. It's quick.
Well, that's great.
And
it's great.
pretty, and it's really entertaining.
This will be a great family fun event.
Yes, ma'am.
So bring the kids. They're going to see these dogs. If I'm not mistaken, Bert and his wife Franny, they rescue dogs all over, and they use these rescue dogs in their at the rodeos.
Yeah, we have
entertain.
Rescue dogs, over the years, owner surrender dogs, strays. The boss dog in our herd is a little Chihuahua that we found in a rest area in Oklahoma. And I hate Chihuahuas. I hate them with a passion. And now Bailey has become.
There you go.
Yeah, Bailey's become Daddy's little girl. You
never know. That's right. They find us, pal.
Oh yeah,
we don't find them.
She works the system and everything. So we're excited. We're here to entertain everybody from 6 to 60 and 8 to 80. And like I said, I haven't been in this area. And I'm Tim Leopard was here last year. With the Border Collies and monkeys, and there's only a handful of us left that have animal acts going down the road.
So you'll be well treated here in Mountain Home. People appreciate stuff, and you'll be welcomed when they come in.
I'm looking forward to it because, like I said, we haven't been in this area for a while, and it's something special, and it's altogether different than Tim's show. And Tim is great, and I just don't want no damn monkeys. Well, I'm from California.
So you're going to do this Friday and Saturday?
Yes, sir. Hopefully
it starts at 7:30.
Yeah.
The show starts at 7:30. Rodeo starts at 8.
Yes.
At 8. So.
But come early. The
seats fill up pretty quick.
Yes.
And there's some new seating out there, which I'm not going to go into.
But that just brought more people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We're thankful.
We're still.
And we're glad.
It's great.
We're still standing room only at the rodeo every.
And it's part of the red, white, and blue, but it's not part of the red, white, and blue. So there's a $10 admission for adults, $5 for kids, 6 to 12, and under 6 is free.
Yes.
So come out to the rodeo, be there early. Can they bring a beverage in with them?
No, they're just required to bring 1 dog biscuit per person.
Oh, okay.
And hey, times are tight.
That's
I had to buy tires on the way here. So if they
there is a concession stand.
Okay, just so people know. Okay.
And so they can bring and they can have their snacks there.
Perfect.
And don't leave the biscuits at the concession stand because there's
they
another dog there.
So, all right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with Dr. Pugsley back here on the morning show on XL7.
Care specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever known?
And we're back here on our morning show. I'm here with Dr. Dani Pugsley,
Good morning.
who's the ringleader of the circus that's about to occur in Mountain Home this weekend.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy to think that this event has been going on for 25 years already. Started with Pat Ballard, and this idea for a community festival was ran by volunteers for 22 of the 25 years. The chamber took it over 3 years ago, and I don't think anyone knew when they first started what this was going to turn into.
Yeah. It's really, I mean, we talk about small town American people, the number of people that will be in town this weekend is going to be amazing. The weather's going to be warm. The lakes are going to be jammed. It's just such a good place to go. Perfect.
Chamber weekend. You know, and it's crazy to me too. I've talked to multiple people from across the state that this is their family event. Every year they bring their entire family. They rent out different homes and different properties and come out for the festival just because they love the fireworks and they love being here in the area. So we're very fortunate that we've been able to do this for 25 years. And of course, it wouldn't be possible without the community and all of the sponsors that make this happen.
Sure.
With it being the 25th anniversary, we put a little bit more money into the fireworks this year. Some really cool things are going to happen. And then entertainment. We've got Stoney LaRue coming in from Oklahoma. Really excited to have him perform. So it's going to be a good night.
Yeah, because that was one thing that I knew that was coming that I didn't have anything else on, was the entertainment is going to be tier one entertainment for this.
It is. You know,
year.
Stoney's one of those guys that I've listened to for a very long time. He's part of the Texas Red Dirt country music scene. I have seen him at multiple concerts. He was actually in a festival down in Florida earlier this year. I've seen him in Oklahoma 2 months ago.
Keeps busy.
So yeah, it's neat to see that I have now seen this man in multiple states, and he's coming right here to Mountain Home, Arkansas, and I think he's got a great following. So we're seeing a lot of people from Oklahoma, Northwest Arkansas that are showing interest because it's a free show. So that's what makes it nice, is that when you can come out, you can spend the day with the different vendors, entertainment, fireworks, and there's no cost to you except for what you spend at the vendors.
Right.
So it's a great day. The Kids Zone, you know, anytime there's water slides, activities for the kids, we always tell parents, bring your kids out, let them play, look at the car show, have a great afternoon, go home, let them cool off, take a nap, do what you need to do as a parent, and then come back that night for the festivities. I know there's a lot of viewing areas for those fireworks, but nothing beats being right there on campus because of the amount of fireworks that are actually now shot off close to the ground.
Yeah.
You miss all of that when you're
True.
not
True.
sitting there.
That's true. We were out there one year. We had the ashes falling down on us.
Everything rains down. And, you know, it almost seems inevitable at this point. You know it's going to happen.
I mean,
it doesn't matter how far we move people
They weren't
back.
on fire. They were just little gray snow.
Yep, you get the debris. Last year, decided to have a thunderstorm at the very end. So, of course, the wind picked up and the rain picked up, and it was blowing stuff everywhere. Let's hope that does not happen this year.
And you can see it from other places. You're right, around there, where you can still catch the fireworks, but they get jammed up too.
They do. So just be prepared that there is going to be a lot of traffic, a lot of cars, a lot of people, and not everyone is from this area. So please just remember to be patient. Be patient. We will get everyone in and out as quickly as we possibly can. Thanks to the city of Mountain Home with the fire department, police department, the hospital with EMS, a lot of people behind the scenes that go on and make this festival happen. Even CTO, Cross Trail Outfitters, those young men help us with all the trash removal at the end of the night. So feel free to help them out with donations. That keeps their program going. So again, a lot of people make this happen, and so we cannot thank the community of Mountain Home enough for helping us make sure that this is a successful event.
Because it does reflect so well on the community.
Absolutely, and I think by doing it for 25 years, it's a testament to that.
Yep.
If we didn't do it well, I don't think it would still be happening. But again, without Pat Ballard, the risk, there's so
To
many
get it
people.
started. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
sure,
yeah, so many people.
sure.
When you look at that volunteer list that have put in blood, sweat, and tears, there's a lot of tears when it gets really hot and you are just exhausted and ready for a nap. But if it wasn't for all the people that came before us, definitely wouldn't be here today.
Taking the other day out makes a big difference. Where am I at? How many?
Oh, yeah, wrap it up.
Wrap it up, Bob.
Wrap it up.
We gotta go.
Red, white, and blue this weekend. Friday night at the rodeo, Saturday, all over the place for red, white, and blue in ASU. Buy your tickets at Carter for the Carter piece. Go to your local banker because they get a contest. We want your banker to win. Okay.
RedWhiteBlueFestival.com, Red White Blue Festival Facebook page, or call 425-5111.
There you go. I'll see you again on Thursday. Have a good day, and talk to you later. Bye.